Listen. Yeah. Yes, dog. Get that out of there. Oh, goodness gracious, is where I'm at kind of with this one, everybody. Yeah. So, RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 11, episode 11. This is the last episode of the semifinals. The finals are next week, the end of all of this. And we had a talent show followed by honestly, a great runway, if you will. I was here for the gowns. I said, give me gowns, give me all of that. Satisfied to hear Beyonce's lip sync song. We'll talk about the lip sync, but there's a little tension in the room, and there's no salivation in that, as a person who is not privy to understanding or being a part of a relationship, of a friendship at the same time, because it's brought to us via television in this edited format through TV. And there have already been things rumbling on the social medias, if you will. We can have commentary about that. And to me, I'm leaning one direction, if you will. But I'm also like hoping things do change, because it's kind of it's crazy just feeling all of that happening there. To me, there's a lot of pettiness, and I'm kind of like, I don't know, baby. Like I'm sitting here like, I don't know how I feel about all that. I'm leaning a little to one side. Yeah, I didn't like what I saw in Untucked. I kind of was like, now what's that about? I was like, what is that about? Why are we moving girls across the room? Okay. I see. I got it. But yeah, we'll get to it today. I'm not gonna pull this is the same as last season. And they're very much giving it to this. I didn't agree with the winner this week, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, did they just not want that girl to vote? Like, I don't understand. Like, did not want a chance of her being in the bottom two? My camera done messed up here. Hold on, let's get readjusted. There we go. Mucho better. But yeah, let's get the comments on the screen. Someone said they weren't there to play games. Cut to them playing games. I just noticed, especially with the Raider Queen, somebody's reaction to a specific placement felt a little like, really? Compared to, say, the placement that you gave them, and it being justified on your end from you were going to put me in the bottom, which they didn't do. And then when it's brought up later, because a particular person knows kind of what's going on, they're like, well, is it because you put them last? Well, they put Kennedy as fifth, and that was their sister. Hold on, they were trying to be fair. I don't know. To me, I just felt very much a stunt, and it's like, well, it's not my problem. Why is she sad? I said to myself, girl, she just had to send her sister home. You know what, Matthew? All right. You don't want to be in the middle of it because it's none of your business, but you're also watching it happen, and you're like, is everybody aware? Are we kind of clear? I know y'all are not talking, but it's giving a little, I don't know. It was a little like this for me as I was watching. I was like, okay, all right. Somebody in the confessionals is giving a lot more compared to the other girl who said some shit to their face. And then in front of everybody else is giving like, I don't know what the issue. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. I'm just saying, y'all. We'll get to it, but listen, it's your boy Matty-Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Back family. I appreciate you so much for being here today. Happy Saturday to you. It is July the 11th. And we have had so much content, especially with reality television, I should say, pop up recently, if you will. Drag Race France season 4 is now out on World Wow Presents, as well as Canada's Drag Race All Stars. We will be talking about that on Sunday. Yes. In case you are wondering, the reaction is posted to Patreon, and we most certainly will be talking about it on Sunday. I want to say 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time is where it's at. I believe that would be a great time to talk about it. But I have the review already planned to go. I'm set. Once this video is up, as soon as the morning hits, I'm posting that thumbnail and getting that link available. So we will be talking about Canada's Drag Race All Stars because, baby, I have so many thoughts. And if you saw my reaction on Patreon, we did a live reaction too. I couldn't help but read a few, one in particular, people. And at the same time, when it got to Untucked, I was living my full fantasy of the bull. I could not. That lady turned in her full bob and said, I am so sorry to you. And I know we just met each other, but if we're about to lip sync, I'm about to drag the nasty dog out of you. You ugly like I couldn't. I'm giving extra to emphasize. I'm doing a lot for it, but like that's kind of what it was. To then have that young man behind them who was like talking about, I know you darling. I'm sitting here. Well, Nira's track record's kind of. We will get to it on. Because when I say I was howling and I just absorbed all of that energy. It was so funny to me. But yeah, we'll talk about Canada's Drag Race All Stars. I got to give Tiffany her dues too. Talking about, it's bad luck to open an umbrella inside. Yeah, it's also bad to look like a mess walking in the workroom. I said, wait a minute. The girls are reading. I loved. But yeah, Canada Drag Race All Stars. We also have, of course, this All Stars that's up right now, but it's ending. And Project Runway season 22 just premiered on Thursday as well. And if you're an X-Men fan, you know about X-Men 97. I'm like, there's a lot going on television wise. Vampire Lestat is currently on AMC Plus. Drag Race Down Under versus the World is going to be starting in 2 weeks. A little under 2 weeks. Yeah, actually in about 12, 13 days. Yeah, under 2 weeks for that. And then following that week, it'll be Latino Royale, which I'm so excited for. Drag Race Down Under versus the World, Latino Royale, Canada Drag Race All Stars, Drag Race season 4. Drag Race France season 4. Like just that alone in the Drag Race universe it's a lot. I'm like, baby, this is, and I'm covering a lot of it reaction wise on Patreon, but also we are covering, as you can see, a lot here on YouTube weekend shows. So just FYI, Project Runway is going to be a Friday. Every Friday, me and Bleeker are going to be talking about it and going live and discussing the episodes, and of course, discussing the fashions. And then, as you know, with Saturdays, we have RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars happening here, All Stars 11. Once the finale is done, the following week, I will be out of town in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I'll be on a trip. But when I come back, we will resume Canada Drag Race All Stars on Saturdays. I'm doing Sundays right now for the next 2 weeks for that. Following the week, we'll move it to Saturdays, right? I am going to go ahead and promise you, and I've decided this because when I saw the cast and everything, I said, okay, we're going to do something here. I'm going to try to combine Drag Race Down Under and Latino Royale. I'm going to try to do some sort of pocket show for that, because I think 3 things running right now would be pretty nice. We have the YouTube shorts for the movie reviews and, of course, the other things too. So I think that would be a cool balance of like shows going on. At the same time, I'm covering like 10 plus shows, basically in the month of July, for Patreon. So just be on the lookout for, any sort of like links, any sort of like time schedules that I'm going to be posting. I'm going to be way more diligent when it comes to that. So yeesh. And also, don't forget there is a Discord if you are a true rant pack and you want to be a part of those conversations over there, spoilers and all that stuff, because we don't talk about them here, but we talk about stuff over there sometimes, as well as gaming, music, other chats, every sort of way you can look at it. You can even mute certain groups so you don't get spoiled or anything else like that. You can check out the Discord as well. Shout out to Liam for putting that together. But yeah, let's get my links on the way here, and then let's get this started because there's a lot to cover with this week's episode. It's at Matty-Rants everywhere except for X, which is Twitter, always and forever in my book, which is at the Matty-Rants there. But there's a Linktree link in my About section that will take you exactly where you need to go. So that way you can go ahead and get some Matty-Rants over there in other social media spaces and places. I have a tweet that went viral recently on X, and the majority of people agree with me. I'm not looking for an agreement, but some folks were like, "That's none of our business." And I'm like, "Baby, it's on the show. If it wasn't on the show, I can understand. That's when it's really none of my business." But we have a whole storyline around this. And so, no disrespect, I totally get where you're coming from because I respect both of these queens in different levels. But like, I am going to have some kind of fucking say on what is happening between two individuals and a clear edit of there's something in the room now. Like, we're not going to be daft to that. Like, let's be honest with each other here. That's ridiculous, and I don't think it's too much to request and require some respect there. As I also respect the fact that it's like, this is uncomfortable and I don't like it and we should mind our business. Cool. It happened though, and I gotta talk about it because we would do this to other bitches. Just saying. Either way, catch me on my social media spaces and places. Patreon for $3 a month. You can catch literally over 800 plus reaction videos, live reactions to some of our favorite shows such as All Stars 11, The Vampire Lestat, X-Men 97, Drag Race France Season 4, Canada's Drag Race All-Stars, soon to be Drag Race Down Under versus the World, as well as Latino Royale, and so many other shows that I have been covering on that channel. So for $3 a month, that is literally everything I'm covering currently for the month of July, going into August, and soon to be some other shows that will be announced. So yeah, check me out on Patreon. Bookable and Cameo, merch available at Drag Queen Merch Day Gam, and a P.O. box if you want to send anything special through the Rant Pack mail, and I'll open it live. Shout out to the last package I got. Appreciate you so much, my baby Johanna. It was some excellent skincare stuff that I really did need, so it's been doing wonders. Now, kaboom, kabap, kabibble. Am I watching Widow's Bay? If that's on Apple TV, that is a no. The next time that you will catch me on an Apple TV moment is if I can possibly get like a 3 months for $5 kind of deal. That's why I'm watching Project Runway right now. I got a deal on getting my Disney Plus back because, bitch, I was tired of paying some large number for a streaming app. I kid you not. The $3 actually, I've already implemented it, especially since like this week alone, I did about 7 to 8 things like on Patreon. And it starts for new members right now. But if you are a current member for the Patreon, it doesn't apply until the next payment. Yeah, so that's how the Patreon works, where if everybody already was a member and they were for the base tier or whatever, which was $2, it just does not apply until the following time that you basically signed up. So that's exactly how it works, because that's how I put it. I made sure it wasn't like gonna pull all on one day, because I'm like, that's a little bit annoying for everybody where it's just subjugated like to just one day of the week. So it's like whatever day you signed up that's the day, just like how you would do like a other subscription service. But Patreon has their own ways of doing things, and they also just recently changed some rules as well as the way that they're going to be doing the app. So if you do have the app for Patreon and you start to notice a couple of different things happening, as one of their creators over there, they have already told us about the new stuff going on. And I also will tell you just lightly before I finish this, a a lot of streaming apps are about to do the merge, girl, and so get ready. Before I stop with the Paramount Plus affiliate portion, I did receive some emails about new things that were coming up, as well as seeing some stuff recently in the bubbles I'm in. So it's like, get ready. I thank you, Shay. Yeah, I've really stepped into the Patreon world and said, you know what? Okay, we're gonna put some mad time into this one, and it's actually been fun because I've enjoyed the reactions. I also enjoy the live reactions too. It brings me back to the Instagram days when me and Jamar used to do the shows. So it's a good time over there, and I also feel the reciprocation, since sometimes YouTube can be a little too strange with the videos. But yes, check me out on Patreon. Again, all those other apps, everywhere I said is available in the About section. And I thank you for tuning in. I'm going to say a couple of things today. So here you go. Disclaimer: this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by myself are just my sole personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please do not be rude. Grab your libations and strap in. I'm a little bit of a talker. You may be here for a while. Don't post any spoilers in the chat, and if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, consume some Activia at the merch steer and have yourself a real good hoot. Right. And if you would like to drop a little tippy poo in my jar, a little love for your hosting with the most in here, buy me dinner tonight, whatever you wanted to, throw something into the Puerto Vallarta jar because we're gonna need it. We're getting pesos. We are. We made a rule, and I'm so glad that we even mentioned it in our group chat. It was like, we're all not gonna pay in American dollars. We're literally gonna convert, do the peso bid. That way it's better, easier, and we're gonna have much more of a deeper experience than what we did last time. So I'm excited for that, because I tried 50-50 last time and the pesos were appreciated, and they even told me that when I went to one of the restaurants, and I was like, oh, okay. So we're gonna do it right this time. The first time was a fun time, crash test, first passport trip. This time, different ball game. So but yes, if you want to throw a little bit of love, please and thank you. It's paypal.me/Matty-Rants, cash up $Matt924. And Rants. I appreciate you so very, very much. We have the P.O. box also is going to be pulling today. That's $100 bill. God damn, P.O. box. I hate that they bumped up the price so much, but it is what it is. As well as my insurance. So yeah, anything and everything is super appreciated. Okay, let's get to this week's episode. Again, a lot happened. Many challenges, drama. Honestly, I love this runway, to be very, very clear. Pit stop was interesting this week. And the lip sync, I was happy to hear B. It's not my favorite song, but I don't know. Maybe we should have had it Silky versus Akira. I don't know. But we'll get into it. I'm here for the gaggle of it all. It was very interesting. They were happy that girl was gone. Let's be very clear. They was happy. They were happy, and you know what? Clap your hands. They knew what the tea was. It's a lip sync Lala Peru for the crown. That lady was going to twirl. It was gonna be up, we already seen her do a ballad. We already seen her just do Deborah Cox, if you will. Oh, please. They knew what time it was. Oh my God, thank you, Jesus, that lady is out of here. Because, baby, they were gonna add another crown to season 7. I'm telling you. No, for me, I kind of felt Jasmine's emotional moment on the runway, if you will. And it is really nothing against Crystal Method, because I thought, to be honest, her runway was impeccable. Everything. I was just not blown away by the snowman burlesque number compared to I'll be real with you. I like Dawn's bit. I'll be very honest with you. I was like, I actually like Dawn's number. Um, and I like Jasmine's number, even though there was the bit of the oop that happened, but it kind of almost felt like if we're gonna be real, let's say they plan that a tad bit. It's like, ding, look, perfect, mom. And I fall out and do whatever, right? And I loved her dress. I don't know what they was talking about pit stop, but it almost felt like a deja vu situation from the previous season. And I'm still a person that's going to stand down and be like, I'm glad Ginger got her crown and this, that, and the other. I know how everybody else feels, but I also see how the, way it looked went down. But right now, like today, I just didn't see it for Crystal. And so that's why it threw me off. And then it felt like you just don't want her to be up for a discussion of possibly being thrown into elimination based on Crystal being a threat. And the girls clearly are playing a game of petty vote. You put me in the bottom, I put you right back. What? So I don't know. And that's nothing against Crystal, because she, again, looked great this week. I thought the talent was fun. I just wasn't top contender. I just didn't see it. But then if I'm going to be honest, I thought the talent show was kind of underwhelming all around. Just compared to others that we've had. Love them all dearly. Kissy kiss. But, I was like, well, this is something. Akira to me was clear in the bottom if it came to overall, let's just talk about it. That was, she had the lip sync tonight, right? Everything else around it, I felt we could have switched numbers and we could have done this a little bit differently. And I kind of feel bad for Sam. And y'all know I've been coming for Erica Kirk, for the majority of the season. But tonight, I was like, I don't know if Miss Mama should have had the buck. I'm going to be real. I was like, ooh, as much as I get it, I hear you all. And it's like, well, Sam just did a 1, 2, 3 boom cat number. We can do all that. It was clean, though. And she had a very interesting runway. It wasn't my favorite, but I thought it was nice. I just didn't see 2. I didn't see bottom 2 for her. As much as there was also somebody who had a flub up that was kind of bad, even though they actually had a talent that I thought was fire. I don't know, man. And to me, as somebody who is a J setter, and I was watching somebody out there giving the Tigerettes, if you will, shout out to the HBCUs, which, somebody said HBC on the pit stop. I said, girl, what the fuck? And they called it step. I said, what is happening, Jesus? I thought somebody was I was underwhelmed. And I also was like, ooh, these old ass counts. But that's because I'm in that world and I've been a part of that lifestyle. So to me, I'm like, Mama just throwing some old stuff. But okay, these cute little stands, that's fine. I don't know. That leg was not going up. That dance in the background, I said, oh, that leg was rah. I said, sorry, I can't be. I just I was happy when Soki said the L's. I said, I was like, yes. I didn't see the dip down low kick up. I was waiting for it. I said, but no, I just felt a little critical of all of this. Isn't it interesting, Turtle Tart, that you mentioned Chi-Chi DeVane? Shout out to my sister, may she rest in peace. We shared the same birthday, September 24th. She did a routine like this, if you will, for her talent, but she didn't have dancers. And this is something that you have to have dancers in. I mean, I don't know it as stepping. When I heard that's what it was, what Carrie called it on the pit stop, I was like, I have never heard it be called that specifically. Again, I'm a sissy child. I come from a world J setting is what we called it, but I've never heard of it even school term wise, and I went to a black school. Like I would that. I'm just saying. I was, yeah. Stepping is for frats. That's why I was like, what are you talking about? This isn't like the what is it? The AKAs and the Delta's child like at their probates. Stepping or like that a Q dog, on the yard like that. That's not what you saw. That's what you saw was basically uh there are dance groups that are with schools, especially tied to bands, and it's certainly a part of the history and heritage for historically Black college universities. Um, that we have out here, like say for example TSU, Texas Southern University, has their, is it Tiger Roots? I feel like I have that right. I may be wrong and all that kind of stuff. What is their name again? I know I'm wrong. Anywho, they do 8 count routines, 16s, 20s, whatever you want to call it, but they're all like in synchronization, and it goes through them in the stands with the band, okay? And it's a part of the whole process. Like say for example with the halftime show, you're gonna see the band out there on the field, but you also going to see them doing their rotations and the dances that go with it, and it's all a part of the flow and the process. It's everything, just like with marching lines, correct? So I used to do that back in the day, a long time ago. Yeah, just like a drill team. But there's different ways of how they look at it. The prancing elites, dancing dolls. You've seen that kind of show with what's my baby's name? Coach D, right? Very much that. And I used to go to shit like that all the time. I used to go to shit like that all the time. And there would also be guys that were in there. And sometimes you would randomly see men or gay men it be a part of those groups and throwing in bucket and this, that, and the other. I know somebody who is a part of the panel that used to do stuff like that, who could definitely weigh in on this. I did it in the club when Bartini's was very much still alive, and there was a second floor level. Shout out to Joe. That was my captain. Shout out to my team members too and everybody else. Like that used to be my world, y'all. We used to be up in that bitch sweating down, fully in uniform, child, throwing, sister. Or we'd be at like a pride event out there in the beach. Shout out to what is it? Splash, if you will, in Houston, all that kind of stuff. But Maddie back in the day, that was another part of my world. Also another reason why I got into backup dancing and ended up in sissy bounce and this, that, and the other. So like it's definitely part of the HBCU culture, and that's where it originated from, if you will. And like for me, I was glad Silky did that. Like I was very pleased because I love stuff like that. But I got a surprise for you now that I'm done with my socials and we're about to get on with the show. I'm just waiting to see something here. Once I have confirmation, I know I can do it. I can do it. But I do got something special for you today, because somebody asked me a question about when we gonna see you and your peoples again. I was like, yeah, I wonder. So once I see something right now, let me see. Hold on. Okay, yes. All right. Hey, you remember a long time ago when I like first started this channel, and then I was like solo for like a second, and then I had like a co-host, and it was like this whole like thing, and then it turned into something that was like bigger than that, like a group a little bit later. Yeah. Okay. So let's start with the first to second thing. Hey, Jamar.
Oh my God, hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
We talked about crystal meth getting ginger minged yet?
Here we go again. Da, 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 da.
Am I early?
You are, because we're about to start the show. Boom. See, I was doing my pre-bit where I give my like first thoughts out before we like actually like talk about what we saw, what had happened. So Jamar is here. Welcome back,
Yes.
friend. The Matt and Mar show. That email is no longer existing.
Okay. It will bounce back.
I got that notification the other day. It was like, it's deleted. I said, thank you. Listen, Jamar, thank you so much for being here. I know you've been a very busy bee lately with the Chasing Reality series. Shout out to Anzario. I got to meet him. He was lovely, everybody. Go support the business. Go support the business, okay? People fight. And they do things that are important too. And they have businesses.
Okay, look, LA just premiered last night. Those girls they got a little bit of corn over there.
Hey, and you know who was on Chasing LA that is now on this program, or not, at least in the semifinals, but Hershey LaCourgette.
Oh yes.
History lesson. History lesson, everybody.
And Hershey started with us.
Started with you. Okay, and I remember meeting her back in the LA days with cornbread. Shout out to that good time that we used to have out there, friend. Over there in nope, Koreatown. There we go. I was like, wait,
Oh yeah, it's been a long time.
wait. I was like, North Hollywood was David. You was Koreatown. And then there was downtown LA. We'll not do that again. Yes, Jamar, but give the people your socials and let's get this show on the road, baby.
Yes, you can find me in all the same places everywhere at Jamar84. It's JAMAR84, with the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Listen, Jamar will be on camera soon. Right now, he's putting his together, and if you will. But I want to talk about my sister because I feel bad for Akira in this moment. You know, it was brought up again on another show, and I was like, "What are y'all talking about?" Let me speak on this. Now that Beyonce has low key soft launched her return again, Akira just had to send home her like drag family, right? And then you also are dealing with somebody in this room who you got issues with at the same time. But more so, I'm tired. I just had to buck. I gave everything that I just gave for this lip sync, if you will. Like, let's talk about it, because that lip sync wasn't just no like one in a two. That was some emotional ass shit. Like, you about to came out there and wear it out, and then all that happened. I'm tired right now at this point. And I'm over it. Jamar, are you on that same level after the events that happened?
You know, speaking very briefly on last week
Mm.
with Kennedy, because I feel like I have an unpopular opinion, and I felt gaslit last weekend. I said, now
Uh-oh.
I feel like, girl, y'all
Oh,
gonna hate me. It's all
oh,
right.
it's cool. Let me get it for you, baby. You got it in pose. Okay.
I felt like they tried to kind of gaslight me a little bit into making Kennedy worse than what she actually was. Because I felt like but they praised Silky for using the similar humor. So I'm like, well, wait, I'd understood what the jokes were, and I feel like a lot of that same similar style of humor was exuded in her bracket, but they hate it now. I guess. Um,
I don't
I
know.
was
White Salt didn't get it, you know.
right, and I'm seeing all the creators that are like, oh, I didn't get it. I thought it was bad. I said, all of y'all look the same. Take with that what you will. But
I'm gonna
at
put
least at least we got the lip sync out of it. But I was like, why? I don't know why they're trying to make me feel like she did bad. I'm like, when Dawn was right there, it was bad. I don't know why they didn't put that lady up for elimination.
Here's the giggle. I thought I'm gonna give opposite, but like still in the same frame, that Kennedy's, compared to the people who are watching it, and what, if y'all are receiving me, and what they felt about what happened for them. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so Akira shouldn't have been there. I'm gonna be real. That was my problem. I thought Jonathan Taylor Thomas should have been there in her
Absolutely.
position, and that Kennedy was supposed to just go ahead and do her job as you will, and shoo. And that was been that. You know what I mean? It would have sucked because I like Dawn, but I'm sorry, Miss Mama should have been there. So I think it was a little, riggedy digged, and I don't. I don't know if it had anything to do with the way the scores were placed, and if it was Kyria not putting Kennedy higher, this, that, and the other. We're gonna look at the scores now and probably see how that went down. But I hate the Raider Queen gag. I just don't like it.
It hasn't been done successfully yet, in my opinion.
Like they just went through a point system where they have to give things to each other, and now we're doing it low key again, but on a whole nother level to where now they're going to end up in the bottom, and now you could just push that as to who you want down there to get out. Like, y'all hoes be saying, oh, the right queen deserves it, should end up having it. Okay, well, some of these people be in the bottom that do not deserve it just based on some girls not wanting to go against somebody in a lip sync or possibly needing to rig it themselves not to be there. Yes, that's the system and it works that way, but it's a little like, okay, so what are we talking about today? And again, I feel like somebody was kept out of the vote because they could have possibly been up for extermination tonight.
It doesn't. The whole system doesn't make sense. Why choose the winner, but then still have a ability to rank somebody in number one? They can't win.
Oh, she didn't get to vote.
But it's like whoever does win, it's like there's not even.
They don't even get to have to say, which I think is interesting. I don't know.
RuPaul. What's happening?
I prefer the here go the international love. I prefer it's three bitches in the bottom and a girl gets an object of whatever needs to look stupid. And now we have to watch her choose one person to remove out of that situation. And then the other twos have to go at it. That I can see is fair. Because we always have a moment of going, well, out of the three, who is the least of the worst? Pull her out. Them two girls got to go. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, what Canada's doing. Canada did it the right way.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, ooh, this is messy.
Oh, did you see All Stars yet?
Canada, yes.
Real quick, Jamar, real quick. Would Nira turn to Jackie Cox?
Now, why y'all bring Jackie way over there just to eliminate her like that? And girl, near enough. Now, girl, I mean, she can talk a lot of shit, but damn, don't throw me in the bottom. I'm not gonna be cheering to be thrown in the bottom, bitch. I'm not gonna.
It's the way she threw a little light little slug at Aurora. Aurora said, "Not too much." I said, "Oh,"
but I was like, I mean, but she did beat you though. She can say that she did beat you.
I was like waking up Aurora. She was like, "That's debatable." I said, "Oh," I said, "Don't pull me."
And then she could have said, "Not by Brooklyn."
I said that lady exposed her whole entire Lions Day.
Now that was stupid.
I am hollering, baby. It was stupid. Also the vote too, especially where it was like this girl. They all get to vote now on who they want to say. I said, "Ooh, this is too much. This is too much." I thought that was very interesting. Very interesting. Canada's Drag Race. I see you. I see you. Stan. Okay, back to this show of some disappointing factors here. Possibly a character in a Gennady Tartovsky cartoon, very Dexter's Laboratory, but a little side cartoon quest happening moment with Dawn. You know, they kind of clock in a little bit when it comes to the voting and them also being happy that Kennedy's out because she was a top contender. Happy for Crystal's win, but you know, we need to see how the votes went down. Now, if the world was made of candy and cake, Joey J would have won last week because everybody voted for them too, basically. Jasmine was number 2. Kennedy had put her last. I wonder why. Now, for Silky, everybody had voted her in second. Dawn had her third, and Joey and Akira had her fourth. Now, mind you, Akira and Joey didn't put her last on their list. So we're all very clear. Not dead last, where you're like automatically there. Now, if you in the fourth position, it's possible that with the numbers now everybody votes, you don't have to be there. But it wasn't dead last.
Sure. Wait, can you hear this?
Can I hear what? Is that a fan in the background? A little water running?
Yeah, it's just some water running.
It's just some
I'm
water.
trying to multitask.
Yeah, you just do your off and on, Cicely Tyson. You just do your off and on. Just wondering what Jamar's Cash App is like the same for the rest of the platforms. Yes, I believe it's $ Jamar84 for the Cash App for Jamar.
It's Nova 84.
Oh,
I
Nova.
think
Yeah.
I think the other one was taken already, so I couldn't use it.
Okay, so no, not Jamar84, but Nova84. So let me go ahead and type that out. Y'all forgive me, I'm a millennial. NOVAH H like house.
C.
Okay, and then 8 and then 4. Okay. Without any context of what I just typed. Okay, listen, we had computers back then. Leave me alone.
Windows 95.
Now, Silky feels a way about Joey and Akira putting her in 4th. There are 6 positions. So now, okay, excuse me. Let me really pull it together. Excuse me, y'all. Because I thought there was only 5 that were voting, and now I realize that no, it was 6 because Kennedy left. Now it was 5. I'm back. You wouldn't have been up for elimination. Help me, y'all. Do you now see where I believe the other one a little bit more, and I'm a little bit more inclined for this is feeling more bullshitty from you compared to Miss Mama, because you're pissed at you not having to go up to lip sync last week. I'm confused. They ranked you 4th.
I think she wanted to be at the top.
Yes, but like at the same time, you weren't gonna win because it was already given to Crystal. So what are you talking about? It was already Crystal's win. That wouldn't have made no difference. They didn't vote for the winner. RuPaul said, Crystal win. Now the rest of you hoes figure out who's going to be in the bottom. And Akira said, I'm going to be fair, and I'm going to put her at 4th because she was not the worst. But this bitch said 6 for her, mind you, because she felt like, oh, she going to come for me. But the other girl, Akira, was like, no, I'm going to be fair. And this time, hello. All right, wake up, kids, wake up.
I didn't understand what Silky or Joey was talking about. She was like, well, I didn't know they was going to put me in the bottom. What?
But then turned it on Akira talking about why was she so pressed? like what? Like I'm screaming. You know, Sam and Silky apparently had like something going on because they ranked each other first or whatever. And, you know, Sam put Akira in 6th place, you know, but that's how she was feeling, I guess. Kennedy was in 4th. I'm sorry, these are how the other people voted. My bad. Let me go back here. Akira put Sam last. Sorry, I keep on reading this wrong. Silky put Sam first, Joey 2nd, Jasmine 3rd, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I mean, she felt she was the worst. I don't know why they were mad at Joey in Joey's decisions. Like, why y'all mad at how Joey played the board, if you will? She didn't want to go against
I put Kennedy at the top because I didn't want to lose the lip sync.
Yeah, she already felt like the girls were going to come for her because she came in as like some sort of wild card. Like, why not possibly make sure that you're not going to fuck me over, if you will? That also could have pulled Kennedy out of her position and put somebody else there too, who was giving bottom 3 teas, you know, just saying. But they try to make Joey look a little nefarious. Oh, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, it would have been Sam at number 5 and Dawn at number 6. Thank you.
Now, Akira voted Kennedy 5th, as did Silky. We're gonna parking lot that because that's gonna matter. Okay, it's gonna matter in a couple minutes because she's gonna use it as a base for an argument, which I thought was ridiculous. So give me a moment. I'm coming back because they were still trying to gag Joey, and I was like, nah, Joey, do your thing. Now, here we go with these numbers. Now, Kennedy put Akira at 3rd. That's a sister, you know, that's family, boom, whatever. Everybody else put her at 5th. That's how they were feeling. I wouldn't have put Akira at that. Probably would have gave her 4th. I don't know. I thought Dawn's story was a little bit more tired, just going to be honest with you, but that's just the way it goes. Silky put her 6th, last. Again, Akira did not put Silky in a position to be up for a lip sync.
No. With Akira, I was listening to a panel talk about this earlier. Was she was she promoting the BBL or was it a warning against the BBL?
It was a warning against the BBL because it was actually scary in a situation and it could have been dangerous, but it ended up working out.
Okay, because I was like, some people, I couldn't tell, should I be forewarned or should I go out and buy my own?
It was very much that. It was almost like that one episode of was it Beauty in Black? Is that what it was with T.S. Madison? Is that what it was? When they were like going to go get that lady her hips done, and it was like, you got to come with me, oop, 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 kind of situation here, and it could have gone like terribly wrong, but it ended up like working out a little bit. It was giving that tease for the story, and it was like promoting it in sort of like the wrong way. But also, I'm not going to speak on stuff like that because the girls have to do what they got to do. So like, bye.
This is true.
If you will.
This
like,
is true.
That's not my journey, so I ain't going to speak on it, right?
If it works out and you never have to pad, shit.
And as you can see, somebody is walking right now and talking the talk with the shape in the right, if you know what I mean. But to me, if I'm Akira, knowing what the history is, knowing that some people are aware in the room, knowing what is going on right now, and I see that I try to play a fair game, and you know there's tension here, and this bitch straight up put you last.
Ooh,
I'm gonna feel a ways, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But also, it's after Akira sort of being like, okay, the girls are gonna girl. Jasmine knowing T being messy, you were, system, because you walked over there looking at Silky like, I know you saw, blah, 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 blah. That's what you did. It's Silky going, I don't get why she's pressed.
Yes, you do. But you know what? This Akira just going at it just relentlessly is just so funny to me.
Yeah, I'm sitting here just like, what do you mean? Why would she be pressed? And I love how Jasmine's like, well, maybe because she put you forth, and then that you.
I mean, but it's like, but you ain't gonna be lip syncing, like you said. Like, there's no dates.
You wouldn't have been lip syncing. So this is what made me perturbed a tad bit at Silk, and this is where I can't agree with your argument. You brought up her putting Kennedy in 5th place, and that was her sister. So how are you gonna look at me as somebody wrong for putting her 6th? Almost like saying that Akira's character is questionable because she put Kennedy in 5th. To be honest, she was trying to be fair versus being like bitchy, like how you were being because you felt a ways about her. You thought she was gonna get you, so I'm just gonna put her last. It's literally what you said. Get her before she gets me. You literally said that, like in so many words. And she was like, I'm not gonna do her like that. I'm gonna actually put her where I thought she went. And as much as I love my sister Kennedy, I gotta be fair. And here we are. And then you made it about her not being a sister. I thought that was crazy, Shamar. I'm sorry. I was like, okay, I don't like that.
But you want all this leeway from Joey. Like, you don't even know Joey.
Wasn't even in the same bracket. Like, what you talk?
Like, she met you yesterday.
Like, girl, you got to go to the finals, multiple equations. Like, let's not do this today. Like, that little lady went out very much close to the beginning of time. I need you to let that go. But yeah, so to me, I'm feeling my good sister Akira in this moment. Like, this fake bitch over here. I'm sorry. Like, I played a fair game. I'm sorry. Y'all play it like that. And it's gonna come up later. But Silky trying to act like that girl ranked her last, and she did. She put you 4th. And she don't care. And I'm living for it. Everybody else it's tense. But I'm just like, if y'all hoes talked about it, maybe you get it over. But I think it's not a conversation for television. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna discuss it on this base level, not on what really happened until if they decide, and if they don't, I hope it works out, and if not,
yeah, I'm like, just let them have it. It's between them. Where however much they want to disclose, they can. But
I'm just talking about what happened on the show, right? Now, RuPaul came up in here and said mini challenge Jamar, and they talking about soap. I wouldn't have wanted to do this. As a Dr. Brown is this, I feel like I'm going to be very much ashy to the point of where my body's going to have cuts all over it. My God. Like, I was like, dude.
As long as the soap is not Irish Spring, I should be all right.
Oof. Ooh.
because that is basically fire
Or
to the skin.
zest. Yeah, if you go have that bar, child, or the lavender ones that you see at the dollar store that you think are going to be good for you, baby, and then you put it on, it's over for you.
Mhm.
Hotel soap.
A whole different shade lighter.
Okay, it just no, thank you. But this seemed like a good time, I guess. Bruno and great underwear, hosing down and this, location. The babies had fun. The
Did
babies had fun. Oh, different breastplate colors, all of that. I got it.
they? I missed that. Who had a breastplate on?
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna bring it back. Joey.
Did she? Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah. Things happen. Now, Akira had this interesting outfit on because again, they're trying to be silly. And it was the first of many times somebody who was pretending like they were above it in their confessionals reading the girl down and talk about somebody looking like they have a diaper, which I thought was crazy because one is wearing one and one is built in. So I thought that was kind of wild to say that about somebody.
not
But
built in. And then we're judging quick drag now.
that's what, like, duh, it looks like one, but at the same time, it's
We're
like
supposed to
now,
look crazy.
now you try to be peaceful over here. And I don't think you are, but here we are now pulling it in. This is why I'm like, you ain't the soft one right now, sister. You ain't giving soft, mama. But I will say, Crystal did look good. Crystal did look good. I was like,
I think
bitch.
some of them I had to be like, who is this? I didn't recognize. I said, who is Dawn?
Sam will always be Erica Kirk.
Sam's presence just gives Republican. It just
She's a Democrat, allegedly, but every time I see her,
Sam is here this weekend. Actually,
oh, she's in Atlanta this weekend
she's in
performing.
Atlanta. She's performing tonight and tomorrow morning.
She don't have to drive too far because she's coming from Alabama, so it's probably like a good little hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on where she's from. Birmingham would be 90 minutes. Clock real quick.
I could go see her tonight. I just don't want to.
Okay. Hold on, Drewski. Thank you so much for the super chat. Perfect. I didn't shower today. Now Samantha.
Now what the hell? Oh,
Yeah,
she sure did say that.
she sure did say that. Hey, she's country now. Sometimes it just one time. But I'm a double dose. I'm gonna need a morning and night before I hit the bed, and when I get up. I'm sorry. I need a shower to start the day, and a shower to end the day.
I just took one just now.
Or if after I work out, yeah, I'm definitely hopping in the shower. There's no way I'm about
baby
to
oil, all of it.
Lotion,
Deodorant,
the full face routine, done. Like I'm sorry, I just can't live like that. My mind will lose it. But Sam wins the mini challenge because they were going home this week.
Ooh. Well, Candy.
It's one of my favorite things.
I use it all the time for any occasion.
Speaking of candy, not really, but y'all, Jamar is now into Fortnite.
Oh yes, yes.
Like Gagarama, because I was very anti Fortnite, and as was Jamar, but we've had others bring us in. And now it's the new obsession. But I'm gonna just say this for anybody who plays Fortnite, and I now understand any joke about the money that is spent towards that game, or any news article, or any sort of like report. Parents are upset that money, like thousands of dollars, because you're telling me for a damn costume and a character at minimum maybe $22 to pick up that bitch. I think that is crazy work. What I was looking.
Well, you can, they try to make it seem like it's not so bad because you get like $9 for what is it, 1,800? I forget what the lowest gift.
Yeah, it's like $9 for like 800 coins, which doesn't buy you anything but maybe an emote,
a
like
stick.
maybe that. Like, yeah, or like an axe, right? That too. You can put those together. But like, let's say you want some character, like say Stan Smith from American Dad, which is cool. It's like, oh my God, it's so cool. That bitch is gonna be like 1,800, which if you want that, you're gonna have to pay
$20.
$24 with tax debar. Because remember, you can't just get that amount and then get him. You have to buy the bundle that comes with the 2,300 coins versus anything else, which is like, what?
Yes.
I had to
I
stop
said,
myself.
oh, hell no.
I bought Cammy from Street Fighter and said, and scene. And scene. I will be back when Uma Thurman from Kill Bill comes up because I saw her running around. I said, other than that, I'm gonna just have to miss it. I'm gonna have to have FOMO for the rest of the day. Don't get me.
I want my animated and my cartoon girlies. Like when the Looney Tunes come back, gotta cop those. When Peggy Hill and Lois come up in there, gotta cop that.
I did get Bob's Burgers because, like, let's be real, it's my favorite.
Yeah, see those I got. I want to get the cartoons and the anime characters. Everybody else, the celebrities, more often than not, I don't want them.
It wasn't like that before, but for some reason, the company being greedy and literally wrote on their page on X, "We got to pay our bills somehow." Like what? Because I get the free game, but like
DVD don't charge me this much for shit.
True, Dead by Daylight definitely. As much as I also look at them inside eye, not
but in comparison, I'm like, damn.
For $20 I can get 2 costumes and then possibly actually 3. I low key could get 3 if I wanted to because they have sales often, but. Yeah. So if y'all are Fortnite people or anybody who does transaction games, I understand the pain now because that shit had me. They put Power Rangers in there, y'all, and I said, "Ooh, I'm sorry."
I had to. No,
I got a trip coming up.
Yeah, I didn't want them that much anyway.
It'll come back. It'll rotate around. But now I get the whole jokes in all the South Park episodes with the microtransaction stuff. So I'm like, Jesus Christ. If like, okay, like, bitch, let me play this game. Goddamn. That shit's crazy. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate you for being here. It's Matt and Mar, and we're talking about All Stars 11. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, convert the Pack family. And if you want to drop it to people in anybody's jars, please and thank you. It goes a long, long way. Cash App, $Matty-Rants, Venmo, Matty-Rants, and PayPal for Matty-Rants. You can also send Jamar some love at Cash App, $Nova, NOVAH 84. We appreciate you today. Shout out to Brenda. Welcome to the Patreon. Enjoy all the shows. I'll be posting X-Men 97 on Sunday, and I won't. I'll be posting The Vampire Lestat on Sunday night. And I believe X-Men 97, whenever that comes out on Tuesday. Jamar, you have my login, so you should be able to watch that.
I've never seen it. I didn't watch the original.
What? Wait, you never watched the original, or you just never saw X-Men?
No. Well, both. I knew it existed, and I saw, like, I'm sure I've seen some episodes, but it wasn't something I watched regularly. But I'm familiar with the characters, though.
Auntie Joyce, thank you for this. Love us some Jamar. I can't. I appreciate the rhyme. It's even better. And Homogenic. Hey, love. Pokemon Unite started fine with getting stuff for free with loot boxes, but they became more and more limited. I have stopped playing Pokemon Unite because of that reason. And the Pokemon TCG game is the same way. So I get it. I just had to deal with it being free and grind whenever they do give away those hourglasses to try to
the TCG, if the kids today could never survive like Pokemon Red, Yellow, and Blue, those, baby, you had to earn that shit.
That or you would cheat with Game Shark.
Well, see, I didn't want to do all that. I didn't have that to begin. I didn't know how that worked. I just did it the old-fashioned way, and I picked Charmander.
In my household, with us, I'm one of 10 siblings. Bitch, there was Game Shark in that motherfucker. But I beat it regularly, and then I played it again under Game Shark and had like 900 and 9,900 something rare candies and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I tore that up. Found Mew, glitched the game, the whole bit.
Yeah.
They're going over their talent. dance for the talent show, and there's a lot of burlesque-esque numbers. And Crystal talks about doing something with global warming, which we know isn't true. Right. Outside of stripping, okay. Sam's a little concerned. Everybody does, wants to do good because you need to win, so that way you don't have to vote and you don't want to leave the power up to everybody else to put you in the bottom. These are dances.
Now, where was the one? Yeah, to the far right.
This one here or this one here?
The first one.
This one right here?
The opposite end.
Right here? Mustache?
Yep, that one.
Okay, I'll take this one. Yes. And singing. To be honest, they're all fine. I was like, okay. Me, I was like, all right. Okay. Oh, okay. The big one. But yeah, this would be a great video. I'll put my white tank top on and sit on that white couch like a good girl. I can't. I'm sorry. Let me shut the fuck up. Oh my goodness. No, I thought rehearsals were cute. They went into different groups and they got different critiques from everybody. Now, Jasmine, I'm going to be real with you. Because Mama is a cheerleader. But I thought to myself, you got these men who are not trained for the stunt work. Doing this is so crazy to me. I was concerned. I did not want Mama to break anything. Because I'm sorry, Jabari. No way. Y'all hoes are not trained in this. You don't know how to tumble. Y'all not at the competition in the meets. Where's the mat?
Is that what did they say that? Or did they just assume?
One of them raised their hand, I think, saying like they've done this before, or whatever. But like you saw Eureka. I mean, there is a difference.
Oh, well, yes.
But like, I was nervous for my girl. I was like, okay, Mama, like I don't want you to lose it just because of all this. Oh. Peace to Mateo. Thank you for the super chat. Call me Raheem because all four.
Oh. Well. I can't blame you there either. Oh. I just saw the child.
Hey, Jamar. Hey. How's it going, friend? You know me a little too personally, so we're gonna move on here. Thank you.
I have nothing further to add.
Hit the like button, share, and subscribe.
I have nothing further to add.
Drop it to people. The people Charlie feel like
wait, hold on.
I'm screaming. Do not get in the private chat. Where's my phone? I feel a people who has come in here. Shout out to, oh my God, my phone don't pull this up faster. Woo! Willie! Where are you at? Where are you at, Willie?
My God, today.
Jesus is a biscuit, ready to sop you up. God, this is, I don't like Jamar sometimes. Listen, so William, thank you so much for the two people on Cash App. I missed you so much. New job got me busy. Congrats on the new job. Thank you, baby. JMCL, thank you for the flowers on Cash App. Thank you, my love. So we have another super chat. Please. New topic. Hello, Maddie. The season is obviously looking for another Emmy as they know what they are doing. Let's see if it's worth it. Are you sure? Because they kind of fucked up the edit.
Yeah. I was like, wait, am I tripping? I had to go back. Like, wait.
I know most certainly this episode will not be up for submission. So, like, boop.
I mean, the only episodes that could probably submit for that would be the last episode of Pink Bracket, I guess.
Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. I didn't know what this lady was going to do, and I still don't know. This was fun to see, but I also was like thrown off seeing the people who were doing it out there, and I said, okay.
I did chuckle when Joey was like, these two look like bottoms. She said they should all look like bottoms.
Very bad. Child, especially in the outfits that we used to wear when we was out there bucking, child.
She said, and I need the hands to look like L's.
Because that's what it. Thank you. And I thought we marching through, but Jamar, I thought to myself, where was my waterfall? Where was my waterfall kick up? I was waiting for it. It didn't happen. Nope. We didn't march out. We didn't dip. Boom. Kick out. I was like, where is it? Where is it? And we used to throw them a little harder. Also, we was shout out to Joe, very much about edges and being sharp. He was always like, Matt, get that goddamn wrist right. Get that wrist right. Get that wrist. Because I was the tail system.
Extra sync on there.
Whoa! I used to throw. Okay. Because I was also the most flexible in the group at the time too. So I would have throw that last little count, do a little something extra, little rock, little bow. Used to love that shit. I want to talk about this moment a little bit here when we're in the back and they're all getting ready because this is strange and I am nervous. I am nervous. Yes, understandable. But I think it's incredible that Mama was making the outfits literally that day, that moment, right before going out there. Okay. And Joey tries to describe how they're going to go ahead and vote. And they say they're going to be fair this time and do it this kind of way. And the girls don't really believe her, but she says, no, seriously, I'm going to do it like a pageant. I'm going to go over who was the best, listen to the judges' critiques and all of that. Now, Silky asked a question about, again, how is everybody feeling if we do rate a queen and, this, that, and the other. And Jasmine answers. And then Akira answers. And she goes, well, I think, I've been pretty fair so far in how I've been doing the voting. And I just want to make sure I'm consistent with that A, B, C, D, E, F, and G.
Oh, well, yes.
Crystal's listening. Silky over there. Okay.
Jasmine treated you fair.
Yeah, Jasmine over here like I know that's right, Jasmine. You turn real quick, like, Silky, you got something that you want to say? You got something to say, sister? Very that. Look, Jasmine, you ate this part. She's a little mad. What's happening? And it's Akira checking the temperature again to their face, not just the confessionals, going, well, am I wrong? Have I not? Nobody answers. And Jasmine, you got something you want to add to that, Silky?
No.
No, I don't have anything to say at all. I said, the confessional will be different, but
Silky's trying not to get that girl nothing because she's. Girl, you might as well, shit.
Oh, it just, is it sad that I just realized that you came back, friend, and you back on camera, and this whole entire time, I'm so sorry. To me, I think I'm like Dawn here. Dawn is the menace. Bitch, put those two in the bottom since they got problems.
Okay, because, child, it should have been you last week.
My mic. I lost my mic.
I'm
saying clearly it's an issue, but like, put them hoes in the bottom since they all mess right now. Put them in there. Put them in there. I said, okay, Dawn. Dawn is minutes, honey. Okay.
She said, as long as it ain't me, I don't care.
I swear, I love how Dawn looks because she does give me problem child all grown up. And if y'all know that movie, you would get that reference.
Like the Rugrats all grown up?
No, there's a movie back in the day, back in the 80s called Problem Child. There was even a sequel.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And it had to do with and John Ritter was the dad, may he rest in peace, from Three's Company. And he had a badass kid who was a redhead, and he literally made his life a living hell. And I grew up with that movie. And so, that's Problem Child. But yeah, and Dennis the Menace, you already can see Dawn low-key could have like a slingshot in their back pocket and they'd be just there. But yes, Yeah, with the clown. I think with the clowns. No, it wasn't Macaulay Culkin. It was I don't know the actor's name specifically, but y'all can look it up. I'm gonna say Google and not Chat GPT, but you can look it up. Google. I mean, it's the same, unfortunately, now. But yeah, it's the movie's called Problem Child. And then the second one was Problem Child 2. And I think the poster is like John Ritter's in a washing machine, and it's him and a little girl like this sitting on top of the washing machine. But we had the VHS, and I used to love watching that movie over and over again. I'm gonna get some coffee, Jamar. Can you provide a little commentary here for the people about RuPaul and this?
I mean, the parasite that's coming out of the middle of her chest. But let me get closer because I'm on here on my phone this time, you guys, not on my regular iPad. Let me get into the look. So it does kind of look like a parasite is about to hop out of her chest. It does look like that. However, this high horse slits on the right hand side is cute. I love to see RuPaul in wearing a little bit more nails now because I feel like she was very anti-nails for a very long time. So she looks cute. This color hair for RuPaul. I mean, it's just her standard, white blonde. But I kind of like it when she goes like red. I think that's my new favorite Ru color is red.
She need to do red.
I love the red.
Just since it's always blonde, how about just one season of just red and then just don't change that? Have you seen those screenshots of those wigs for the new season?
Yes, I said, okay, we have a completely different stylist this time because they're down.
They look modern.
Very real woman.
No more colonial, like established woman of plantation.
George Washington.
Bitch, under the cherry tree, my God. 1776 wigs are gone. I'm like, okay, good. More of this, please, because I can't take it.
What's that supposed to be from? 19?
19?
What were those wigs for, like season 19? Or what was that we were looking at? Those
I think
screenshots?
it's season 19. I'm assuming it's season 19. Yeah. I need coffee because I've been having insomnia like for the last week, y'all. It's been really tough. And so I be up and then it's just a mess. I'm having trouble getting to sleep. I don't know why, but it takes me like 2 hours like to just lay down and then I be up immediately and I hate it.
So are you trying to sleeping pills?
I don't want to take them because the last time I did, I was out for like 12 hours. I do not like that feeling.
We'll see. That's what I did for ZQuil. I think like the CVS brand sleeping pills are ones I've used. I use them throughout the week to help me sleep. They work pretty good.
Because I've been drinking the tea, but it still ain't getting me down like I need to. I think it is pre-vacation mode, dang, because like I'm like so ready for this trip. I'm gonna be so drunk. Y'all don't know. I need to release. I don't want no drama. I just want to party. I literally am gonna get WGW. Yep.
My God, today. Yes.
Yep. I'm going there. I want to be snooky wasted. Okay. But except I don't want to be carried off the beach by police. But yeah, I want to almost get there. Meatballing, okay? Like I can't. Michelle looks good. She got her chest open. Arg.
Come on, Miss Chalet.
Oh, Miss Chalet. So
ain't heard that name in a while, have you?
Oh, I got a crush on you. T.S. Madison. Love you, sister. Go ahead, mama. Continue to stay on their neck. If y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yes. Every time.
Girl, I don't know why y'all be playing with T.S. Madison, but this is going to take you to court and she will win. Who is he?
Cooper Cooch? I mean, look, both. I mean, you could tell that you could say that it's either one, and it would make sense.
I was like, "Who is this?" Like, no shade.
Well, he is a man judging judging the grass. That's all we know. Hey y'all, what's going on?
I was very confused. Very confused. Over to sorry to this man. Kiki Palmer, shout out to you, sister. It has been a great time these last 2 years with you. You have really been killing social media. Even though sometimes I see you at concerts and I be questioning your choices. But yeah.
Child.
Yeah, I still don't see it for Chris. Keep them hands in himself, Brown. Moving on. Let's talk about the talent show, everybody, or whatever we witnessed.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Star, you want to vote in the live chat? 1, 2, 3. You already know what it means. 1 is everything. 2, she's okay. 3, chopper. History of tucking. Didn't her mama do that?
Is that what they said? Oh, sure does.
Mhm.
Child. You're not beating these allegations, Samantha.
Even though everyone's like, y'all keep talking about it. Well, she keeps talking about it. I thought Sam had a clean routine. It was cute for what it was worth, and that is all.
Yeah, it was perfectly fine.
This is like a couple of days after somebody's never mind. It was a good turning point USA routine.
I give her a 2.
All it was missing was an American flag, and it would have been right there. Yeah, it was fine.
That's
It's fine.
all about brown nosing.
We're gonna get him at the polls, girl. Go ahead. No, it was cute. Like the song, I was interested in the dances. It was fine. It was a good time.
I think her finale of season 17 was better.
I think so too. Everything's better than that one talent show in the fall.
Oh yeah, and then the smile she had on afterwards—that's what made it worse.
I was like, not the sequel to Child's Play 2.
Right. Smile 3.
I like the sequel of Smile better than the first one. I'm gonna be real.
Yes, it was better. Yes,
that motherfucker was crazy, especially when she was in her loft and they were all in there, and they couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me, baby. I'm so sorry. Listen, Joey in this helmet wig that I'm starting to love so very much on her.
I do enjoy it. I do enjoy her ponies. Not oh.
It was one. I had to like read it a few times, and then it really said it. Sam is a he deity by afternoon.
Who? Oh wow, y'all are funny.
You masculized them, made them very masculine. That made it funny to me. Masculize is a new word. We just created everybody. But no, listen, Joey J. Hey everybody. Hey chat. You know, I thought Joey did fine up until the oop de oop. I was kind of here.
And then her face said it all.
Gone, girl. I was like, shit. You were doing just fine, sister. And then actually, if I'm going to be real with you, this little dip right here was a little mess. But when the rotation happened, it almost felt like, Joey, I don't know if you just didn't fully commit to it, or if he lost a little bit of the strength and holding you while you needed to pull your foot down. Maybe the heel touched a little too early, where it's like a platform, and so it kind of now your knees hitting versus it being the other way. So pretty sure the dancers messed up, which, you know, it happens. And, you know, you can recover from it. I feel bad for her, but yeah, that face, I felt bad.
Maybe it was rude. She wasn't the only one, though, but hers was the more, like, you could really tell, like, oh, she was in her head. It wasn't even, like, funny.
I mean, to be fair, Jasmine almost could have, like, in that moment when she was falling to the right, because I'm telling you, maybe no spotter there for the save at all. So I can see why. And remember when she got back up, it was, yes, I did it. Thank you, God. Joey was kind of locked out of it for the rest of it, even though I thought the slide was puss.
Oh yeah, that saved it.
Yeah, the routine was clean. The face did show, but I still like Joey's performance, so I give it like a high two. Honestly, I really did like it.
Child.
Let's talk about Miss
Love
J.
Joe Dow. I do love her. I do have to give her a 3.
You got to give Jasmine a 3.
No, not Jasmine, Joey.
Oh, you giving Joey a 3? Okay,
I
Joey,
do.
we were
I do
chopping
have to.
Joe. Okay.
Have to be fair.
Okay. Low key, also, I'm still thinking about George's slide.
Oh yeah, now that is the slide of the All Stars. But see, she was killing it prior to the slide.
She certainly was, baby. But when that little girl slid and that hair went, boom, I said, "Oh,
I
oh."
don't see how these people be doing these tuck and rolls with these wigs on. I just feel like it would get caught in your under your knee and would just slide off. Like,
Okay, but I gotta give it to Jasmine. She literally turned this cheer routine out. I felt like we were watching a little light showcase of what the girls would give when they go to cheer competitions. And shout out to my friend CJ, who was a coach out here in Texas that did a lot of that work. And I got to go to some of those competitions and see all of that happen live. Like, and there's multiple performances going on at the same time, y'all, when you go to those cheer shows. Like, there's different stages that you can go to and everything. It's crazy. But this to me was the most gutsy because, baby, like I say, oof, easily could have fell to a concussion or worse. There is nobody over here to spot, which is normally how that would work, where there's one person over here that would be able to take care of this situation. So I'm like, but when she locked it,
it was ballsy.
I was like, okay, all right. And so to me, that was the recovery I felt was lacking from Joey's performance, that Jasmine show. Where why not, if we're going to praise her, we should put that on the points. And then she ended up, shout out to the dancers here, you got the drop down? I was like, okay. RuPaul was gagged. She was like, I remember that one thing that came out on the show and fucked her knee up and we couldn't do no cheer shit again.
Oh, well, yeah. Yes. I was surprised they didn't have any, any say about her doing it because they're like, no, we don't want to have any issues or any more injuries.
No video footage of, Rock rolling down a hill. No, none of that. So, yeah, I understand.
But yeah, she definitely should have won this. And I think, her feeling her feelings because it was like, well, if they don't give me the things for this, then I'm not going to get anything.
Then what the hell's going to happen next week at this point? That's what I felt the tears were coming from. It's like, well, what was about to happen now? Like, this girl just won 2 in a row in the semifinals. We're going into the finals against that. Like, what are we doing here? Dawn is next, and I'll be real with you. I enjoyed Dawn's burlesque number.
2.
Jamar said it was fine.
I
enjoyed Dawn's.
The look was great. The look was great.
I thought it was kind of silly too. It was a little cute, a little wink, wink, very Dawn kind of moment. I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it. I also I think the prop sold the fantasy for me too, coming out of the cage as well.
I kind of wish that they were in more, costumes that complemented her outfit a little bit. How Jasmine's was.
Like the alien bird.
Yeah, something. Or at least just have the colors on more. Because they just have, ties? That's it?
A little tuxedo vest and,
I didn't even notice that till just now.
It's giving very pageant performance dancers. Oh, love it. But no, I thought it was cool. I enjoyed it. Akira's. Now, this isn't the first time I've ever seen this before, and that's not shade to Akira, but I've seen it for people's talents on other pageants I've been to. I also remember Blue Hydrangea did this with the cheerleader bit.
Right. It could have been. The build-up was good. I was like, okay.
The beginning was great.
I think the follow-through just was a little left to be. And then I don't know, was it a mechanical error or... Because when she was not lip syncing, it seemed like somebody else was supposed to be. And I'm like, is it the doll behind you? I think it was supposed to be the one in front of you, but the mouth wasn't moving.
Well, it gave me that Naruto episode when Sakura had to go out there with that one old lady, right? Remember? And she went against the is it the Akatsuki? I forget the name of the group, but it was the puppet master. And every time they needed to shoot, it was
Those things can be scary.
I was like curious about to shoot some poison darts at Silky over there, and we're just not aware of what's about to happen, everybody. Like, I need to tell you, Mama's part of the Leaf clan, of the Leaf Village.
I mean, shit, she should have. It could have saved her from being in the ball.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God. Like, bitch, I said, who is about to give what needs to be given here today? Because lady, like, what are we doing now? Right? This was fun to me. I thought it was cool if it was done correctly. I think the Rue Girls bit, with it being a an homage to Dream Girls, I thought that was great. But let's say the mouth actually moved correctly with the song in place of the dummies, it would have been successful as far as the bit's concerned. But yeah, it did give, like, we about to go to war here, 1,000-year war, or some sort of bit like that. Shout out to Bleach right now. It's I don't know what's happening. It's a little crazy. I still think she looks beautiful. The front dummy looked crazy.
And you really can't even hardly see the back one because it's it's kind of blocked by her wig, and you only see it from the side. Unfortunately,
this gave me very much my sisters that passed away. I got them made into these dummies I got to use to fight people later for my people. But yeah,
the dolls have a better makeover than some makeover partners.
Oh, or that one girl that was on the under bracket that we had to see.
Child.
Multiple choice. But yes.
You do not like that girl. You do not like that lady.
Fuck her. Fuck her. And you don't like that one lady too. Would you be? Oh no, you didn't just give that to me.
I sure don't, dude. I sure don't.
I like David. That's
I sure don't.
Now, Jamar, what did you think of Crystal Method's performance?
Skip. That's this week and last week, honestly.
So, like, no shade. I was like, I didn't understand. Like, I was like, okay, this is cute, but
I mean, it's like I get it, but then it's like, I mean, still, you had Jasmine literally flying through the air, doing acrobatics, and she pulled off white pieces of clothing and a carrot out her ass.
Like, okay, not for, I don't know if I should bring up a person who low-key looks like they need to sit somewhere still for quite some time, but like, this is giving if Discord came to All Stars and they did a walking lesson as their talent, and then everyone's like, it's amazing, and I'm like, a girl who needs Dr. Scholl's, we're gonna celebrate like that? Like, no, like I just, this to me was cute, but not
win worthy at all.
I'm not losing it. I'm not, like, it's another burlesque performance, but you're a couple of pillows. You're the Michelin man, Frosty the Snow Queer. I don't know what's happening. Let's talk about Silkies.
I try to hold a soft spot for Silk because I know what the reference is here. Very special to me.
Loved
it. I loved it. See, the dancers have matching outfits.
I was like, I know these routines now, baby. Go ahead, sister.
But some of the moves were executed not as good as they could have been. Again, I have to compare these things to Jasmine, who
was hitting her stunts. So, like, this leg.
But
I get it, but it was like, if the dancers in the back are cooking them all the way, we haven't uniformed the motion, so they're not on the same hip time. I don't know. To me, it was okay.
I was more entertained by this than Crystal, though.
I agree.
I was more entertained because look now, homegirl in the back, you right there.
Yeah, that leg was up. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if we were watching this for like a group routine, the girls would have got chopped because it was like not everybody's uniformed with the rotation, especially on the 4, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. Like, we're not all on the 4. You got this baby at 3 o'clock. This motherfucker's at 12. This one over here is at 2. Like, it's crazy work. Right. But that leg is up.
That's what, baby. Yes.
And the foot planted.
Yes. Good form.
As somebody who used to do this, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna be a little bit picky about how it's done. I just appreciated the HBCU shout out and reference.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciated that down. You know, we grew up around all that, so it's like, yeah, we want to see that shit too. And a lot of the girls do be stealing moves from this, not knowing where it comes from. Very much tea. And Silky was right about that. But
it is us.
When Bianca was like HBC, and she didn't say the U part.
I got to still watch the pit stop. Who's the guest judge or the guest?
It was Carrie Colby, and she said,
"How did she do?"
She when talking about the specific dance style, she goes, "I love it when the girls step."
When the girls do what?
It took everything in me not to leave a comment because you know how people like to police like their faves and shit like that. It took everything in me to. I was like, "Girl, you called it what? Do you know what you're talking about?"
That's about the same as the girls being like, "Clock it."
Yes, I'm like, that's not what they call it. And also, one stepping that's for frat and sorrow.
Right,
Culture,
wrong organization,
black fraternities, black sorrow culture. Okay, so I thought that was
actually,
so funny.
Silky probably should have did that. That could have been cute. That could have been cute.
Stepping would have been good, especially if she had like a chant. You know, she can chant, so like that would have been something here. Big Sue.
Why didn't she do that? No more, I think.
No, but she likes to throw stands. She did this at I think. Silky, I may be wrong about this and know a little too much, but I think you were at the Beyonce concert and were throwing stands in the audience, if I remember correctly, and somewhere else too. I think it was a rally for Kamala. Yep, a rally for Kamala Harris here in Houston, Texas, when Beyonce came out, and Silky was in the stands, and they even had whatever was happening. Come back, Matthew. And she was throwing stands. Sure was. Yup, I remember because I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, all right, Silky there, because I remember, I think Chevelle was over there too. Shout out to Chevelle Brooks, if I'm correct. Yep. While they were waiting for her to pop up. Mm-hmm. But no, I appreciate this. Honestly, it wasn't as clean as I would like it to have been. And it would have been better if she had brought in dancers who already are part of this field, if you will. And it would have made it much, much, much more clean. So some people are just born here, Shay.
It just depends on what you're exposed to, honestly.
Yeah, like that too, Jabbar. Because at one point I lived in a whole nother neighborhood where I was nowhere near any of that, and then when we moved different, changed the game for me, and I was like, okay.
Or you people just learn by just attending, or they have friends who are part of the culture. Yes.
Thank you, peace to Mateo. Ryan Murphy, White Tyler Perry, he got face. That dancer is definitely Ryan Murphy's alley if I'm putting him on a TV show, and I'm surprised he hasn't been on one yet. Because he's definitely giving me like first victim in the first episode. I don't know how I missed that one. Peace Mateo. Lunette is the back saying 12 p.m. I'm telling you, bitch, that was the thing. When we had to do our kicks, them legs had to be up. Pointed child.
That gives me a Charlie horse just thinking about it.
Oh, that's why you had to stretch nasty for a good long time before you even go out there. But I'm gonna tell you, both Silky and Akira were given dry claps.
Oh, baby, Akira gave nothing. I
She did one of these.
I keyed.
Silky clapped like this. I said, "Oh my God, y'all are killing me."
I was gonna say y'all trying to outdo each other. Meanwhile, neither one is really
At this point in time, none of bodies winning.
Y'all should be working together, because y'all right in the same boat here.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Willie. Thank you so much for joining my Patreon. Appreciate you for popping in on that tier, my friend. Thank you so very much. Enjoy all of the programs and shows available on my Patreon. And thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Let's get to this runway. You already know what to do. Voting, if you would, for me, please. Category is... What was the category?
Silver, evening something?
Evening
or was
something.
that Canada?
It was evening. It was something.
No, that was Canada. Oops.
Oh, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow's show.
What was it? It was crowning something.
Crowned Queen. There we go. Crowned Queen.
There you go.
Which to me was give us gown. Give us gowns, darling. Let's talk about Sam Starr.
Boot. Love the wig though. Everything else boot.
That's right, Joel. It's giving crowned queen. Thank you. It's giving. Because I remember when RuPaul said that, I was like, oh God.
Because I think this is technically the last runway. So
yeah, because the next episode's lip sync outfits. So okay. I like the black portion of this outfit. With the hat, it is the bottom part that I say no.
I was like, oh no, Sam. But I love that wig though.
I did like the wig.
I love that wig though.
Muggy wug. Beautiful face. Come on, Erica. Come on, Widow.
With a little Superman curl.
Mm-hmm. Or a little Asian honeydew.
Yes.
Monkey, help us.
Oh my God. She said, help us.
We need you.
I know she was hot in that outfit. I know she's sweating in that.
Baby, that latex, you know.
I know you are sweating.
That's why she had to have the short hairdo. Shit. I also just thought about it too. She was in, she's in love with a monkey. Joey J. Yeah, Joey J is next. Cartoons are dark.
Yes, this is, quite see you next Tuesday. Joey looks great.
Joey looks good. I like this. Now, I'm going to be honest, that's the stole, right? Something about it looks like poop. I don't know if I like.
I think that might be a lighting thing.
Yeah, it gave me a little, they had trouble pushing it. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I still think the dress and this this moment here is gorgeous. Love the wig. I think her makeup's great. It looked like poop to me, like a dog's poop or a cat poop. I think I see a lot of cat poop, so that's probably why I'm saying. But if it's that color, we're gonna have to go to the doctor's office.
Oh, yes. But Joey looks good.
She too. I don't like the wig. Yeah, I like her with a little. I'm just happy she's wearing hair, if I'm gonna be honest with you, and not a goddamn headband.
Because that season 13 version of herself, I said, girl, I don't know if I can get with this.
Yeah, no, my poop does not look like that. I am referencing cat poop, but I'm also saying that if it was that color, we'd go to the doctor. But to me, I'm not saying it. It just looks like the shape of poop versus the color. Can we move on, poop? Okay. Poop.
Yes.
Poop. I thought this was gorgeous. I don't care what nobody's saying.
She said, "I'm doing drag today."
Oh, that was such a I woke up and decided to do drag today. I said, excuse me. Excuse me, queen. I can't. Oh my God. I can't. I love this color. I really like this color. It gives artwork to me a little bit. It gives a little bit of like pond teas, some sort of garden-esque water kind of moment. I don't know why. Now, I
yes.
want to talk about this wig.
Does she have eyebrows?
She does not. She do need them.
She has the eyebrow highlight, just not the brow.
Right.
Huh.
Oh, no, I was just trying to make sure, Shay, you knew my bowel stopping. I just wanted you to know that just is okay. Me and my 1 kid are okay. But no, the hair to me is a little toddlers and tiara.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Or hair show, and she cool with the fam.
Okay, because that's a lot of curl pattern in that.
When I tell you the baby hair sitting on top of who's 1B, I don't know. But like, yeah, I would have preferred a brow with this one versus the white up top. I do like the earrings. I like the gaudiness of it, what's going on there. But yeah.
Oh no, Jasmine, you look good.
She do look good. I like this.
You should have won, bitch.
I think so too. I thought she
And they set that up real good. Both weeks, I'm just like, okay, certainly Joey's gonna win. And then it went to Crystal, and I was like, okay, well, certainly this is Jasmine. And they said Crystal again. I said, how?
They don't like Jays. They just don't like the Jays.
How is this happening?
Okay, let's talk about Dawn. Yes, 1 to 3.
Outfit. Now this was a 1. I was like, now Dawn, you ate this. This silhouette is nasty. I love the drama.
Everything.
I do love the drama.
Let me move this because I loved.
I agree. Yes.
Very
That flare out at the bottom.
She said, let me
that.
paint you a picture. And it was done. Like, I was like, yeah, explanation, not even necessary. We were on the ride. Thank you. Very interesting. Very a lot to see. It's an eyegasm for me. I liked it. Akira, Chanel Davenport.
So now I was kind of wondering, is this not her promo look? It looks amazing, but is it not her promo look?
Let's find out. That was Majorly Rest in Peace. Can I get images? No.
No?
She wore this.
No. For this season.
Oh, for this promo?
Yes.
Hold on. No. Those had iridescent shards that were somewhat of the color. See how it's more metallic?
Oh, okay. Because I was like, wait, okay. It's like, wait a minute.
But as far as the silhouette, yes,
yeah,
you are correct. But difference is that this one has shoulders and a sleeve, and that one is simply to the breast with that cut and has gloves.
Similar silhouette, but just different styling.
Close, correct, with that hoop at the bottom.
Got it. Okay, period. But otherwise, yeah, it looks amazing. I love a mermaid. Mermaid will always do right with me.
I was thinking this is the wig that she had to whip together from Serena Chacha, but
It could
Because
be,
I was
for as far as we know.
trying to remember what that color looked like when she got it. I was like, is this the same way that she said this bitch something is to be looking crazy? And she was on that live, getting that shit together with Mortal Kombat in the back. That was everything. I'm sorry. That was one of my favorite off moments from the show for me, one of these queens. But yeah, no, I thought this was wonderful. I thought it was lovely. Gorgeous.
She ate. These past couple of weeks, the runway has been sickening for Miss Davenport.
Okay. Crystal, this is one of my favorite things you've ever worn on the show.
So the only thing about this that was a distraction for me was whatever was going on behind her.
Oh, you talking about the flags or
that? Yeah. I was like, if you took those off, then yes.
Start your engines. I just like the Mayan heritage was showcased here today. It was nice to hear about Crystal's background, and also in presentation, it was grand. You know what I mean? I do get the flags though. I do receive that. It gives very, we about to get on the boat. Possibly be seen from ashore. But I think makeup wise, incredible. I think this outfit is just wonderful. Everything about it. I'm like, go Crystal. I was like, maybe you win just for the runway alone, but I don't know about the, excuse me, Aztec. My bad. I meant to say Aztec. My apologies. I'm going to get cussed out about that later. I'm just going to prepare it. But Silky Nutmeg Ganache is next.
I love a good classic gown. I know that thing probably weighs like 50 pounds. But I do agree with Michelle about the shoe.
It was a word cloud. I was like, no, wait a minute. But the dress alone, I was like, oof.
I know it's heavy.
It's a beautiful gown. Beautiful gown.
Looks good standing, not as much in motion, I think, because of the shoe.
It's very much, that wig is meant for a ballad number. There is no bucking in this routine. It is very much a standstill and come give me money kind of thing.
An Anita Baker moment.
And as much as I'm annoyed by her presence in terms of how she's dealing with this situation with her sister, I will say Silky has looked so good this season.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish she had a different wig. I mean, the wig is just classic, like she, there's like when there's a pageant, there's about 6 bitches on stage with all similar wigs of the same depth.
Just remind me of those queens, that are literally going to stand in that one place, and then the line just gets made for everybody to tip them, so they don't move anymore, and they just wait for everybody to come and hand them something and only hug the family members as they're going through the number. Very India RE number, or Tamia, very that. Very. It's going to be a long song, girl.
Some 90s, early 2000s R&B number,
or a little gospel. Possibly bit number, more of a Yolanda Adams routine, if you will. But yes, it would give one of those moments.
Yes. I wonder how many wigs that is. It looks like 3.
3 or 4, a good stack. Now, RuPaul, this is where the fuck up happens, y'all. Because they gave the critiques, and that was fine. It was all that jazz. And then it was like, okay, we've made our decision. They show them, and it's like, okay. And then all of a sudden,
I'm like, what? I said, why is Kennedy there? I was like, I had to rewind and said, am I tripping?
Me too. And I know I was tired, Jamar. Trust me, I had no sleep. Okay. I woke up like.
I was watching this with my special lemonade. I was like, I could be tripping.
Cause you mean to tell me I'm paying $13.99 a motherfucking month for you to be messing up my shit like this? No, you ain't getting no Emmy for that. Pull back in. And also, are you telling us that Kennedy actually wasn't eliminated, and this is, you redoing the cycle, and we retry this all over again? Because I'd be okay with that too. Take us back, right, Stephanie?
I'm down with that.
Redo. The winner is Crystal Method.
And no one knows why. They just didn't want her to get put in the bottom.
That's what I'm saying. They did not want that girl to be left up to a vote in the decisions of the other bitches. Because let me tell you what the fuck I would have done. And y'all hoes would have hated me as a contestant on this show. I'd put that whole last so quick. So quick. You better lip sync to stay here, ho, before we go to this finale. Because great track record you may not have. You may not have. You may not have. Like, since y'all want to play these games and we want to put people on the bottom and we're going to be messy, okay.
Crystal only gave out one MBQ point to Silky that one episode, and that's the only time she's participated in the format.
Like, especially, like, think about it, Jabbar. We just got through some petty-ass votes today, and now we're up here and all this had happened. Nah, bitch. Nah, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Please, I want to win $200,000. Fuck how these people feel about me on the internet. I'm trying to go home and pay some bills now. Like, what you mean? So, Jasmine, I feel bad for my sister, but I love how they were just trying to like push forward. You could tell RuPaul was just trying to push forward.
Because you can't ignore it. It's like, we can't edit this out because it's going to look too abrupt.
Damn, she's crying. Joey, you did good. You did good. You did good. But RuPaul was like, Jasmine, is everything okay? I'm fine. I'm good. Clearly you're not.
She knew. She was like, oh, they ain't give me this. They ain't going to give me nothing.
Like, no, so you want a moment, have it, is what's happening here. But I'm sorry, Jasmine, you kind of ate this up just a little bit. And I know you were, she very, you want to say what you want to say, but you already know how people are going to act on the internet. It was I thought we were judging talent.
I mean, because honestly, she was one of the few that really like did something that not a lot of people can do. We can all take our clothes off.
Like, here's me. But like, it's the talent. Not talent. Talent. Like I don't want to say it, but
I can't disagree with that.
As all the shit you just saw us do, you gave it to Frosty the Snow Queen. Okay.
In the middle of July.
All right, bad. Like,
I know you
what she did was cute, but is it cute next to Drop Dead Gorgeous? Let's call it a variety show. Shay, I kind of agree with that too, versus a talent show. And this also applies to situations like drag makeovers with family resemblance. Give them a category like best friends going out.
Yeah, get more specific.
Like something else, please, where it needs to be, you can just make her up and she looks fucking cute and you can judge it that way versus I need you to paint her with the same dimensions and give this drag resemblance that clearly is not going to happen with some tree stump of an individual next to possibly the largest building in fucking America. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But like, yeah, it's just, I felt jazz at this moment. Like, girl, like, what are we doing at this point? Is Crystal gonna win now? Like, can we wrap it up here, LaRue? You gave her 2 wins in a row. What are we doing? Like, what's happening?
Like, girl, the
damn
rest
near
of us
died
is
today.
For nothing.
Low key, I had untrained people put me up in the air, sister, for a whole. You had a actual challenge based around this, where a bitch had to go to the hospital. I would feel some kind of way.
Just, even if y'all were gonna have Crystal win, she didn't need this.
And I agree with Amba over here talking about Crystal did not out burlesque Dawn.
Well, yes. It was crazy to say.
Like, if we're gonna give like burlesque routine something, Dawn's was puss.
In comparison, yes.
Yeah, I was here for the fantasy of blue demon elf, whatever motherfucker going on over here compared to what happened at Snowman Mommy. It's bad water over there in that city. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but they had to do the Raider Queen, and we could smell the stunt happening a mile away. The one who really needed to smell it happening was Sam Starr. I'm gonna be real with you. I felt bad for them, but it's Silky. I'm gonna put Akira in the bottom position because I know she's already gonna do me like that too. You did it first, sweetheart. What are we talking about? You did it first last week. She didn't put you in the bottom last
week. This is true. She probably anticipated it. Burlesque is the new bitch track for talent shows. It is starting to become like a more and more common thing.
Yeah.
You know, they said that they can't do lip syncing, so they gotta do something.
No, we did talk about Dawn's runway broom. We did. We thought it was impeccable. It was incredible. It was amazing. But yeah, it was, you know, the signs were all there. Kyria was going to be in the bottom here, but curious that I'm going to throw my leg back. We're going to talk a little bit about Miss Untucked too, because that shit was a little wild to me. I was like, girl, what the fuck is this weird ass energy? What is this about? Like, I'm sorry. But the bottom two is Akira and Sam Starr.
Mm-hmm. I was kind of surprised.
I'd have made Silky lip sync against Akira.
I mean, they're probably gonna have to do that in the finale piece.
Probably. That would be a missed opportunity from production if they didn't rig that up. Yeah, I think I'd like to see that.
But yeah, I'm confident we're going to get that next week for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank God it was something that I like. Beyonce. Speaking of which, ma'am, thank you for putting on that dark blonde again. 1, 2, that wig that you had for that 30th with Jay-Z for that concert. 3, the body is tea. 4, your vocals. Oh, we're about to live. We're about to live for Act 3. I said, oh, mama is rested. And she was pumping the up on that stage. I said, yes, mama. I just know we're getting a soft launch. We're getting a soft launch. We're getting a soft launch, everybody, because she's appearing more. She dropped an old ass song and now she's on stage again. She's coming. Okay. Now to this song. This is not my favorite Beyonce song. And I had to start that by like honestly doing it, okay?
Yeah, I do. I was like, they're gonna kind of just, you know, do the wig bit.
And Carrie did it. Sam didn't do it because, you know, this is a little outside of range, even with Charles Barkley being her godfather. And she was already worried going into this via Untucked, but like, forgive me for saying this, and I know, man, she's not a drag queen, but I'm like, okay, whatever. I'd have tore these hoes to pieces. And I know a couple other girls that would tear this alive, but to me, they were working with what Joey J's closet was giving them. And so maybe they couldn't perform at full out. I think Akira won hands down, though.
Yeah, for sure.
But I was like, baby, I would have.
Wasn't it Sam that did Breaking Dishes with Kennedy?
Yeah.
She didn't really give me much then either. I mean, but like I said, I think somebody said it that Sam knew the writing on the wall. And I said, once they kept panning to Akira, I said, oh yeah, she got this.
Oh, they gave her the time, and then this lady.
Oh my God.
I was giggling something serious. Oh man, she also kept doing Gymboree rolls. I didn't understand why she was tucking and rolling on this. I was like, girl, do you not know the words? What's happening here? Like, why are we doing these little rolls, mama? Like, what's going on? Kyria, thank you for throwing up the H. I appreciate you, my baby. I was very, very happy when I saw that H-Town come up. I was like, yeah, there it go. I was like, oh, represent my city. Okay, born and raised, bitch. I was sorry. Moments like that make me very happy. She automatically won when that took place. Okay, H-Town, period, right? Hold on, we got some super chats here. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Did production screw this lip sync? I mean,
You mean like with the outcome or like how they edited it?
I don't know. I would put it more to user error with the edit. There were a couple of moments where they cut a few pieces out a little bit to me, or they would do close-ups, and it was like, this is not a moment where we need to be so in her face. Like, she's doing a whole lot of shit, and now we're only seeing this portion of her body. There were a couple moments like that. I said, you could have did a wide shot there. You could have did this. Like,
Which I guess they just was working with what they had.
Sam was tucking and rolling. You know, she's gonna fall to her death a little bit. Those aren't dips. It be what it be. I didn't understand why these were happening. I was like, okay. Mama Akira did it a little bit more for me what I was looking for. I was like, okay.
But I mean, she has the references. I don't think Sam doesn't have the same references.
What part of the song do you think this is, Jamar, where her face looks like this?
Disrespect us, no, they won't.
No, it's not. You better not play me or come here, baby. That's the part that this face is making for that part. I was like, when I was watching it today, I was like, bitch, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, well, Sam ain't winning this shit. It's over for her.
Like, is this the face for her? What's going on, mother? And then she fell, and this carrier just stepped over her, and I just laughed. I was like, why is this happening? Jesus. It was what it was. Black girls lip syncing for their life 2 weeks in a row. Awful. Thank you, Drewski, for the super chat. I'm sad my sister Zakiri over here having to do all that.
She got to continue lip syncing next week.
Glad to see Sam's cowboy hat wearing behind go. Thank you, Houston Foodie 713. Appreciate the super chat. Others may agree. Sam knew she lost backstage in Untucked. She was like, man, I have to go against Kyria, and it's over. It's over if that happens. And they're like, and Silky kept on hyping her up. Now that's not true, girl. That's not true. To Beyonce, and I'm like, right. Sam's like geolocation. Like literally lives in nah, sis, no. Mm-mm.
Does she live there?
No.
Does she live there?
Yeah, Kyria lives out here.
Oh, I thought she was in Dallas.
No, she lives in Houston. Both her and Silky live out here.
I saw her perform at what's it called now? The old Hamburger Mary's. Play?
Oh yeah, Play now.
Okay.
And Raja still lives in Dallas.
Okay.
And so does Kennedy, I believe. Or no, I think Kennedy moved to Vegas. I can't remember, but because a lot of people move to Vegas. Especially for the residency, where it was like it just don't make no sense no more to be traveling back and forth and doing all that, especially when they're always up, right? She may still, I don't know if she's back in Dallas, Houston Foodie. I know some of them moved to Vegas, and then a lot of them are also in LA too, because especially for work, it's like, once you real quick, it's better when you're in the city. Trust me. I used to get the invites to the parties that they would have at the Wow place over there in Hollywood, but not being in town really to shut because, bitch, I'm not flying out there every other motherfucking week for some things. Ooh, wish we had a buddy pass. Now, this part of Untucked pissed me off.
Was that when I think they went over to the other side to try to have a conversation or something?
Correct. And it wasn't even to have a conversation. It was very much to like, there's tension kind of a bit. And it was done intentionally on purpose. And so when I saw them coming in one at a time, I was like, the order of people coming in is clearly done intentionally. Like, So he's the first one in, and Akira is like the last one. Then we have the way that Silky came in with the whole with Crystal Method. It's very like, oh, there's clearly tension there. To me, it felt like Silky was building up almost around the fact that I don't know what her problem is. I'm fine. It's her. That's the issue. And that's the energy I was getting. And it kept on building a little bit, especially with how, people were saying they were doing the voting, this, that, and the other. Now, when we do get to Akira finally stepping into the room, mind you, they all went from one couch because multiple people came in. They said, well, we all need to move over there. But when Akira walks in the room, and Joey's like, how's it going, Akira? It's fine, how it is. Silky, not even acknowledging, no beat, no nothing, turns immediately to Crystal and looking at it. Y'all want to move to the other couch and just talk over there? We can just talk over there. Let's just do all that. Yeah, let's let's do all that. Let's go. And just, mind you, also, I'm going to point out, don't even know what they were talking about, but as she was coming in, it's the laughing, it's the kikiing, and then getting quiet. That was weird to me. And Akira clocked it too. It was, I don't like how this played out. It just was like, I'm like, what is this? Like,
Very mean girl. Very mean girl. But child, I feel like just talk about it. Just say what was going on at this point. Shit.
At this point,
because everybody else is just like, well, they're mad at each other for something. We can't even really like talk about it or give any input on it because we don't have any context outside of something happened where y'all don't like each other.
Exactly. But as much as you may not see it, it is there and it is done intentionally. Clearly, this can't be repercussions just because someone called you a fake ass bitch when that individual already put you in the bottom just for some old shit that wasn't even on television while another individual was trying to be fair about something. To them where they're not calling them out at the table because it's like, girl, are we really on that right now? Because we were just trying to be fucking cordial, but I guess we're not on that. So what is it? That's what I'm receiving. And so now that we're here and things are going bad, I'm going to take advantage of all this, get you out this motherfucking competition. But now that we come back up in this bitch, it's like, why are you now having to develop a story around her being the individual where in the confessionals, you are talking all that cash. Now in front of these girls, I don't know what the problem is with all that. Why is she so pressed this, that, and the other? What do you mean? Y'all clearly throwing a little light slug. So what's up? Mama's just a little bit more upfront with it.
In front of everybody.
Yes. So like that's where I don't respect all that. Where I'm like, okay, girl, like you're not a victim in this. I'm so sorry. Like, nah, like you clearly both need to work it out. And yes, we don't need to know the full details of everything that's happening here unless that's y'all's business to tell us. But like, let's not act like Miss Other Girl over here ain't doing shit back to her or saying some shit as well. And wants to be like coddled either. I'm like, Akira just over it. And this also just gives a little mean girl behavior. It was just weird. Dawn talking about, y'all left me over there with the two girls that I put in the box. Why is that even a big deal? Like, why is it okay? So you voted for them.
We forgot, girl. We didn't even remember that.
That's why I was like, why are you even making that a vocal point where you whispering is being, y'all not that far away from each other. I'm sorry. I think this is crazy to me. It's like I'm literally watching this go down. I'm like, why are we doing this? This is. But we know the results. Akira won. Sam left. Sam was emotional, but Sam really wanted it. And also, they just came back in from their season, popped up in here. They did pretty good. Their run, just like how Lydia came in, and it was like, y'all coming in quickly and still making waves is a big deal. But yeah, I don't think we'll get to the bottom of it. I don't want to get to the bottom of it because it's really none of our business. But for this episode and the way the narrative played out, we were put in it and we were asked to watch it and make our own decisions on it. It wasn't something to where it's like, okay, everybody, we just wanted you to get a piece of this and then walk away. No, it's how you feel after the events that you've seen and the way that they put it together. I'm a little bit on the curious side with it, but as far as personally, and I don't know them, and beef, and me having friends and people I love that I fall out with and get back with and do whatever, I hope they work it out. Because if it's not that deep, then it needs to be put up, whatever. But if it's deep, I hope accountability is had and each side feels some kind of way. But it's none of my business.
Yes, it is much more than just this TV. The TV, I think the TV was just like the straw that broke the camel's back, apparently. So all
Yeah,
the other context we'll never know unless they decide to tell us.
just saying. Okay, RBJ, interesting point. Just putting it on the table. Kennedy and Sam got cut first, leaving Joey and Jasmine to represent bracket 3.
As the two,
Because it
I
was
mean,
4 purple and it was only 2 a pop from everybody else. So low key.
yes.
Even that out a little bit. Now it's back to the twosies. To the twosies. I can't. Oh my goodness gracious. Excuse me. I think that's a wrap for us here today, everybody. I'd love to hear those thoughts in the comment section. When it comes to, yes, this is so much better because Jamar is in vertical world.
So yeah, not on my iPad this time.
Exactly. In the comment section about this week's episode, weigh in on your thoughts on the runway, the talent show,
The challenge.
the lip sync, Untucked, drama if you feel like it, all that good stuff. Galaxy Quest. Wait, Jamar, have you watched Chasing LA? Jamar, I'd like you to actually answer that in the best way possible.
I have absolutely seen it. It aired last night. Make sure you go check it out. Lots of new faces. Really great start of the episode. Check out the season.
You know, you've watched it all right, haven't you, Jamar?
I have seen it, yes.
Yes, you have. In multiple ways, you know, as being edited. But yes, like there you go. I said, wait a minute.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, well, we've definitely seen it, but you have to check it out. I think you'll like it if you're following the franchise.
Shout out to the Chasing series. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to everybody over there. Jamar socials and everything else, let the people know where they can like explore your world, get into your eyes.
Yes, you can follow me on all my social media at Jamar84. That's JAMAR84, with the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. Follow and support Black business. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I like that there is no lip sync for the challenge in other current season. I mean, we're gonna get a little of Peru next episode. So yeah, we'll be getting a lip sync for the crown next week.
So we're gonna narrow 6 down to 2 in one episode.
That's righty-dighty. It's going to be Dawn, Joey J, Jasmine Kennedy, Silky Nutmeg Ganache, Akira Chanel Davenport, and Crystal Method. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I'm not.
Nope, that's it.
That's it.
And only 3 of those are good performers.
We haven't seen Joey lip sync yet, and I kind of want to be surprised. I kind of really want to be surprised. But
I guess it just depends on the song choice as well. I hope they have some good songs. Do not give me a RuPaul, please.
give Joey something really gay for the gays, like Kim Petras, a little
Spice Girls,
Paris Hilton, something with the lisp. Okay, we in a bent wrist, he'll be all right.
They can do Rumors again.
I was gagged that day. Remember when that happened and how we lost it when Rumors came out? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, Lindsay Lohan is on Drag Race. How the rumors started. I used to vote for that video for TRL. That's how old I am. Okay. Lindsay, I was such a big fan back in the day. And then it's also crazy to know that I knew who Athena was before even Drag Race, because I used to watch Lindsay Lohan's Beach House show, and apparently Athena was a part of that.
So that's a piece that you remember.
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold up. Mama's had jobs. That's another person who I want to see come back for an All Stars. Athena Dion. Mama was good TV. I'm trying to think. Have you watched Drag Race France?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like?
I watched France. I did. You know, for the international seasons, it does take me a couple episodes to kind of get a grasp on everybody. Mm-hmm. But I really, really like it. I didn't fully agree with the judging.
Same.
A little bit.
Same.
But
Sir.
fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Old girl kind of ate with that Missy Elliott look. I love that actually, but it's fine.
Loved it. I was the one thing that did I'm gonna be like, no, never again, was the lip sync song. I wanted to vomit.
What was it again?
Demon Hunters.
Oh yes, a child, please.
Golden.
But Megami said this somewhere. It said somebody's gonna get golden. Somebody somewhere is gonna
I
get
wanted
golden.
to find the tallest building. Do you hear me, y'all? I was like, oh.
But oh girl, whatever her
won't
name
go
is.
away.
What's her name? Margaret. Is it Margaret? Where's that girl name that won?
Not her, because there's another one on there with that name. It's like not Maluette. That's also
no. That's the girl. That's the cis woman.
It's Maz or something.
It starts with an M.
Yeah,
she's funny though. She's funny.
I'm a little annoyed, but I can see the polish and respect it. But she said something that was giving me a little too much, and I was like, "Girl, watch it now." I like some of these other bitches up in this room now. But I do miss the Jarigi days. I do. That was my favorite next to Kiana and Miss Mami Watsa. Shout out to Mami Watsa for winning All Stars too, by the way.
Period. Yeah, she tore it up.
Someone asked about Canada's Drag Race All Stars, and do I have any videos up? I do have the reaction available on Patreon if you want to watch that right now, but I will be covering it tomorrow around 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern here on my channel, and do a live review over what happened. And yes, I had a good time, and I'm happy with who went home.
Oh, I had to think about it. I mean, I didn't think she should have been the bottom.
I disagree.
I don't think she should have been. I think the bottom two should have been.
The swimsuit alone for that pageant deserved to be just no.
Well, the swimsuit, sure. I did forget about the swimsuit.
No.
But it should have been Juice Box and for the talent part. I think it's because I weigh it more.
As much as I'm happy that Juice Box is back, man.
Maybe she lifted that man once and said,
"Man." I was like,
it's like, girl, what?
I kept saying, dude. I was like, bro, I'm like, all right, she's cinched. Like, is there a pan? Is there something going? Even the face, I'm like, it's a light beat. I'm so confused. Like, what's going on here? I'm waiting for the elevation. I haven't seen it yet. No shade.
Well, she didn't go home first, so it's like whatever you do at this point is an improvement.
That I was like, she hasn't gone home, so maybe next week is gonna be different. But I'll be real. I was good on Miss Other Lady leaving, but I am gonna talk about Nira because I thought Miss Mama would see you next Tuesday in Untucked. I was here for it.
But she is not nice.
Right. Because I'm like, girl, not that you told her, lady, I don't know you like that. However, I am about to tear you the fuck up. I'm like, damn, Nira.
She said, you can put whoever you want in the bottom with me. I'm going to eat y'all the fuck up.
Talking about,
and she's not wrong.
I gave her a run for her money, and Aurora said, that's debatable.
I mean, Aurora, she beat you. She beat you, girl.
I was like, but it's still debatable. I was like, now wait a minute, that was last week. What about now? But no, I thought it was funny, but it was, to me, I was laughing because I'm like, Nira, do you know that you low-key did whether a round off into a split or a split 3 fucking times to a song by Ray, Where's My Husband, to Jackie Cox? I said, sister, you could have threw your puss at the stage and you would have still ate her alive. The first time it happened, Jamar, I was like, okay. The second time it happened, I was like, she's just hurting this lady. The third time it happened,
girl, this is overkill. We get it, bitch.
Now this is about embarrassing this bitch for coming up in your goddamn country. Back again. No, you go right back before they take away your visa, sister.
I was like, why did y'all waste this lady time bringing her on this season?
It was very Sharkeisha. No, I was like, you don't have to do all that to tear her a lot to raise Where's My Husband. She still was doing good. I just thought, okay, stop.
It's like, girl, we get it. Damn.
Stop hurting her.
She was like, let me. I feel like, honestly, you know what it was? She wasn't really lip syncing for against Jackie. She was lip syncing to say, Aurora, remember.
She was for the back of the
Remember.
stage. She was doing it for the back of the stage.
We already know that she's going home.
Jackie
I want
just
the
walked
rest
into
of
my
y'all to
view.
remember.
Real talk. And very that Jamar. She was like, you know what? This ain't even about you, sister. You going home anyways. I'm doing this for this class back here because we're going to have to do this voting now to see who gets in the bottom. You may want to rethink that strategy because I'm about to eat you alive, sister. I receive it. I do receive it. Go ahead, Nura. We'll talk about it on Sunday because, bitch, I said, stop. Get off of her. Get off of Jackie. Can you breathe? Someone call an ambulance. It was bad. Like, it was bad. Well, Jackie's. I was like, no. It would have been nice to see Jackie back. I think, Jackie, if they do call you for like All Stars out here again, you know, in the States awaits, take it, please. Because it would be cool to see you more than one episode.
Yeah. I was looking forward to getting more. I didn't
Just
expect
a little
it. I was
bit.
like, oh, okay.
I mean, you know, of course, Mom's going to bring education up into this piece, but you know, sometimes it is what it is. But she did wear a dress. Everyone said that Nikki Doll wore that dress for the runway, and I saw the picture and I was like, oh, Nikki did wear it for one of her judging bits. But cool, everyone's borrowing outfits or same design. Either way, that's what queens do, y'all.
Right, but that's nothing new.
And weren't they on the same season? Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
But yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow. But yes, thank y'all for tuning in to this wonderful live today. A little classic Matt and Mar episode for you. Jamar, I'm actually going to be hopping on. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll see you there or not, but if I do, whether it is the fog or the island,
whatever they call it.
the
I'm gonna go see Evil Dead.
I hate you. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a way to go see that shit too because I need to do a review on it. Oh my god, jelly.
It's at 2 hours.
Oh, good. Gory 2 hours. I'm here for that.
I saw the trailer. I'm like,
Yeah, be prepared for disgustingness.
But I might as well. I'm gonna just go.
Okay. Shout out to everybody for the replay or anyone watching this in the playback. Take care, and we will see you, maybe the panel, for the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Listen.